Hey, what's up, E Pups? Welcome back. Thank you all for tuning in for this really short video. I'm finally getting around to wiring these extra lights up. The last ride that we went on last weekend, it got a little dark on us towards the end, and I was not happy that I did not have these wired up, even though I have everything I need to do so. So we're gonna do that today. So this is the battery that powers the device. I will have links to everything in the description. This is the connector that comes with the device. I had to purchase this one little plug, but unfortunately I could not buy just this plug, so I had to buy a pack of like 12. But this worked out perfectly. Once we get it working, I'll show you how that works all together. So what I plan on doing is keeping the battery in this front pouch, which is pretty spacious. I'll probably keep my keys in here, the battery pack that powers the kit cam, and then the battery pack that powers the headlights. So as you can see, these lights, they aim pretty straight and they're very, very bright. I don't want to blind people while I'm on the road. I don't want to get flashed at by cars. I don't want to make it dangerous for other people that are riding towards me or driving towards me. So what I was thinking of doing was moving these up to the angled part of the handlebars so I can kind of pivot them down. But I came up with another solution that hopefully works. I've got one of these bar extenders right here. I haven't fully connected it yet. You can see there's still one side of the bracket I haven't connected yet. I just wanted to see how it would fit, but I do believe I can put the lights here, one here and one here. The conduit here will move back. The lights can be here and I can pivot them down. Hopefully I have enough space to do that. If that doesn't work out, I may have to move this down to this part of the handlebars and figure it out from there. But I really, really hope it works putting them here, and we'll see how it goes. So without further ado, let's get this rolling. I really need these lights when we're out riding at night. So let's see what we can do, and hopefully they work out pretty good. Now y'all know it's not a Rusty Rose video without the kid. He's over here taking up the entire reclining couch, because that's the kid hanging out on the weekend. Sorry for putting you on YouTube butt naked, Rusty, but it's okay. Yeah, he's excited for going on a ride tomorrow. We're gonna go out and ride. We're probably gonna go over to one of the nearby lakes and trails nearby that we went to back when we first got the bikes. It's been a while since we've been back out there, and those trails are really, really nice. So we're gonna head out there tomorrow. I believe some Facebook friends are gonna ride with us. It's gonna be a blast. The weather shouldn't be too bad. I believe like 45 degrees, which isn't too bad considering what we've ridden in this winter, but you know, we're all looking forward to the spring. But yeah, we're gonna go out and ride tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna share that ride with you guys and gals, y'all, and hopefully you guys tune in and check that video out as well. But yeah, let's get this done, Rusty. You're the kid. Okay, like I said, we're gonna keep all the hardware, like the battery and the wiring, in here. The headlights came with this nice switch, which I've already installed on the handlebars. I've got those wires going down this conduit here into the main one, and then I actually have it going into, well, not just the wire from the harness, but also the wires coming off of the lights themselves, these right here. I have those going into the holes where these straps go through on the pouch, so it's a nice clean look. Once I'm done, there shouldn't be any wires visible for the most part, except for these, which I have going through the holes for the upper headlight bracket. And I'm very OCD, and I'm hoping that once this is done, these are the only wires that are exposed. Obviously minus the ones inside the light, but those are minor. So let's take a peek inside of here and see what we got. All right, so taking a peek inside of the pouch, I've actually moved the kid cam inside of the pouch, so you're getting kind of the inside pouch view. The 3 short wires coming through the right side of the pouch, the one with the white stripe and the 2 black ones, those are the ones coming off of the switch. And then the thicker wires are the ones coming from the lights themselves. As you can see, the diagram that comes with this lighting system is very, very basic, but it does tell you all the information that you need. Essentially, you just need to connect the 2 yellow wires together, as we have here, connect the 2 red wires together, and then the 2 black wires go together, and those go into the ground of the battery. And then that black and white wire there inside of the pouch, that goes to the positive terminal of the battery. And once it's all together, everything works perfectly. As you can see, I've tested these before and they're really bright, so I'm excited to see if everything works out. So without further ado, let's see if we can get this hooked up, and I'll be back once I get this situated and the lights moved up to the top, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works out just like we want it to. Hey, what's up, you guys? Back. It's actually the next day. I got caught up watching the UFC events last night and ended up falling asleep. But I did put the lights together. I got everything finished. Apologies for cutting the hyperlapse short. I realized it was going to take a little more figuring out as far as the placement for the bar extender. So I cut the hyperloop off and I spent some time figuring out different places to put it on. So let me go ahead and move the bike and I'll show you what we did. So I really like the way it turned out. Hopefully you guys like it as well. All the links to everything that I have on my bike, including all the new lights and the batteries and everything, are in my video description. So feel free to check those out if you guys are interested in any of my gear. All right, here's the kid. So rusty. All right, so as you guys saw last night, the original plan was to have the bar extender come out of here and have the lights here. Putting them on the bottom part of the handlebars sticking up here was an idea as well, but I wouldn't have been able to open the handlebar pouch. So I went ahead and tried it here. There was an issue with the clearance with not only the wires here, but also the lights were just a little too wide to be centered. I thought about stacking them, but that wasn't gonna work. Then I tried putting the handlebar extender here, coming out this way to have the lights here, but that wasn't gonna work either. And then I realized I can just put them on the top handlebar, just like this. So we have it coming out of the middle. We've got the lights here now. And you can see they're angled down, pretty much the same angle as the main headlight. And they're definitely not gonna blind people or be in anyone's eyes. So I really like the way that they turned out. So let's see what's inside of here. So we have my auxiliary battery pack. This is what I use to power the main camera. I put this in my pocket, connect that to the camera, and then we're good for a few hours. I use this to wipe my helmet. So here we have the main battery pack. It's a 6,000 milliamp hour battery pack. Now clearly it's bigger than most 6,000 milliamp hour battery packs. However, this is a 12 volt battery pack, which is why it's a little bigger. But the cool thing is it does have a USB port, so I use that to power the kid cam here. So I have the wiring going through the conduit up to the kid cam. So I don't have to worry about changing batteries on either of my cameras. They're always plugged into a power bank. So let's go ahead and hit the switch on the battery pack. Close this back up. See if I can do this one-handed. And I can't. So yeah, all I gotta do is hit my switch and we're good to go. Clearly I have not ridden with these yet, so we don't know how long it's gonna last as far as the battery pack, but I'm figuring it should last long enough for some night riding if I do find myself riding at night. But once it starts to get a little darker, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting these on just to have that extra safety and visibility when I'm out on the trail and on the road. So everything came out the way I wanted. As you can see, we have everything nice and tidy here. Me being super OCD with symmetry and all that BS, you can see I've got the wires from the lights down along the handlebars and I've got them Velcro strapped to the bars. Looks like I've got a little bit of rust building up there. That's not good, but not too bad either. And then I have my brake cables on the other side of the Velcro straps, so they're kind of aligned with the handlebars. Everything's nice and symmetrical. The lights are even. The beam pattern is even, as you can see from the photo here. And it came out great. It is starting to look like the flight deck of a spaceship, but everything that I have does serve a purpose. We've got the light switch for the extra lights. We've got my phone mount, got the kid cam. We've got the rear view camera, which I wish were more easily available. Oop, it's not plugged in. I really wish these were easier to get on Amazon. They tend to sell out super fast when they are in stock, so I do apologize that so many of you try to get this system and can't get it. There doesn't seem to be any other system that's literally plug and play like this one, so hopefully more systems like that come out in the future. And then I was able to stick my little sneaky spy mirrors on, so everything's here, everything's got a purpose. I can't wait to use these. Hopefully we're out a little bit later today and we get to use these lights and see how they affect the visibility on the trail, because this stock headlight looks great, but it's not super bright, so I'm really excited to use all of this together. We're gonna go out and do some riding today, and we'll share that video as well. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helps anyone that's been thinking about adding some extra lights to their bike, whether it's an Ariel Rider or anything else. So if you have any questions on how I set this up, if you have any questions on anything else, just feel free to hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram as well. So until next time, hang loose, ride tight, and be nice to each other.